Okay, calculating tips occurs a lot, and so let us see how we can always get the right tips at restaurants. A meal costs $45 at a restaurant. If you want to leave a 15% tip, so if you are looking at that receipt and at the bottom you'll see percentage tips, if you want to have a kind of an estimate of what a 15% tip will be. You don't want to over tip and you don't also want to under tip. Okay, you might want to over tip, but you don't want to under tip. Okay, that said, how much should you give for a tip if you were to give exactly 15% for the tip? So that tip will be 15% of $45. So remember, 15% is 0.15. The off means multiply by 45. Okay, you can quickly do that on your phone. That the tip is going to be 0.15 times 45, and then you go, okay, the tip is $6.75. So a salesperson earns a 5% commission on a $1,200 sale. How much commission do they earn? It's important for you to know your commission. Okay, was 5% of $1,200. So now you see how important it is to be able to calculate percentages, because you could use them in the real world. So 5% again is the same as 5 out of 100. The word of means multiply, and we are going to be multiplying that by 1,200. So 5% as a decimal is 0.05 times 1200. So how much? 5. And that commission is $60. Okay, so that person gets $60. Percentage discount. A video game costs $50 and there is a 20% discount coupon. How much money will you save with the coupon? The saving is simply 20% of the $50. That's what the saving is. So 20% is the same as 20 out of 100. Off means multiply that by 50. And so you're saving 0.2 of $50 and you are saving $10. Okay, so you're saving $10. That means that you are paying $40 for your video game. Depreciation. Depreciation means loss in value. Okay, when you buy a car, as you're driving that car, you are putting miles on the car. The parts are wearing, and so that all of that put together is called depreciation. After some time, that car will not be worth the same amount like it was when you bought it. Okay, some cars will depreciate faster than others, but that is not our goal. Right here, we want to find the depreciation on a car that was bought for $20,000. It loses 10% of its value each year. What is the value after 1 year? Okay, so 10% of it will be lost each year. So depreciation, so the depreciation is 10% of its original cost of 20,000. So 10% is 0.1 times 20,000, and so it depreciates by $2,000 every year. Depreciation $2,000 per year. So the car is losing $2,000 per year. So if you want to extend, after 2 years, the car would have lost a value of $4,000. If you were to resell after 5 years, resale value after 5 years. Okay, so let's try to estimate the resale value of that car after 5 years, considering that it is losing $2,000 of its value every year. The resale value after 5 years will be 20,000, which is the original cost, minus 5 times the yearly depreciation of 2,000. So the resale value after 5 years will be $10,000. Okay, that will be the resale value after 5 years for that car, $10,000.